looking back for the last time. Used to carry burdens deep, promises I couldn't keep, to people, places, states of mind. Felt like I was left behind. The weight of yesterday's mistakes, the heavy toll the memory takes. Shouldered guilt and carried shame, whispering my former name. But the road ahead is open wide, with nowhere left for me to hide from possibilities unknown, seeds of future I have sown. Moving on from anchors tied, leaving heavy loads aside. The weight of the world can press and strain, but I won't let it cause me pain. Stepping forward light and free, towards the horizon beckoning me. Doesn't mean the past is gone, just building strength to carry on. Some connections had to break, for my own spirit's future's sake. Hard goodbyes and tearful partings, new beginnings, hopeful starting. It's not easy to release, to finally find some inner peace, when history feels like a chain, linking pleasure, linking pain. But every step I take away brings a brighter, clearer day. The future calls with open arms, free from yesterday's alarms. Embracing change, I start anew. Everything feels fresh and true. Moving on from anchors tied, leaving heavy loads aside. The weight of the world can press and strain, but I won't let it cost me pain. Stepping forward light and free, towards the horizon beckoning me. Doesn't mean the past is gone, just building strength to carry on. The future's calling, gotta move. Nothing left to breathe. Gotta find the quiet inside the storm. World keeps spinning fast and loud, lost inside the restless crowd. Notifications, constant buzz, forgetting who I truly was. Anxiety, a rising tide, nowhere left for me to hide. Heartbeat quick and shallow breath, dancing close with mental death. But I remember something red, ancient wisdom in my head, pulling back from the control, centering my restless soul. Deep breath in, hold it slow, let the troubled feelings go. Find the anchor, calm and still, to my inner will. The noise outside can rage and roar, but it can't cross my inner door. Finding quiet, finding grace, centered in this peaceful space. Focusing on what is now, releasing worry somehow. The future's not here, past is gone, only this moment carries on. Body loose and shoulders drop, telling the chaotic thoughts to stop. It's a practice, day by day, chasing shadows far away. Not pretending storms aren't real, just changing how the body feels. This inner calm, it's not escape, just changing my emotional landscape. Building strength from deep within, knowing where to start. Begin. Deep breath in, hold it slow, let the troubled feelings go. Find the anchor, calm and still, bending to my inner will. Just breathing now, finding the peace, feeling release. Yeah, felt stuck in the same place. Day just like the last. Shadows of the past holding me down fast. But something shifted lately, a fire in my soul. Ready to start moving, taking back control. Stepping out of the comfort zone, the familiar and the old. Toward the possibilities, stories to be told of the future I am building. Brick by mental brick, leaving the stagnation. Moving something quick, it ain't easy. Shaking off the habits that confine. But with every step forward, my spirit starts to shine. Brighter and more confident, resilient and strong. Moving forward with intention, singing my own song. The path ahead is waiting, full of new surprise. Stepping out with courage, open up my eyes to the potential within me. The power I possess, leaving the doubts behind. Conquering all the stress, yeah. Can't stay in the shadows, gotta step into the light. Moving forward with purpose, day and through the night. Stepping out, feeling free. Moving forward just for me. Toward the future I can see. Wild and strong as I can be. Stepping out, feeling free. Moving forward just for me. Toward the future I can see. Wild and strong as I can be. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Stood my ground for many years, fighting back the doubt and fears. Held the line, refused to yield on a personal battlefield. Thought that strength was standing tall, never letting myself fall. But the arms they gave, the muscles tire, lost the flicker of the fire. This ain't giving up, you see, it's giving in to finally be okay with not being in control. Healing up my weary soul, moment of surrender deep inside. Got nowhere left for me to hide, just lay the weapons on the ground. Peace is the most powerful sound. Surrender to the present tide. Got no future left to hide or manipulate or force. Following a natural course, accepting what I cannot change. Walking in a different range of emotion, open wide, with nothing left for me to hide. Raise the white flag, pure and bright. Step into the gentle light of acceptance, calm and grace, finding my authentic space. This ain't giving up, you see, it's giving in to finally be okay with not being in control. Healing up my weary soul, moment of surrender deep inside. Got no one left for me to hide, just lay the weapons on the ground. Peace is the most powerful sound. Surrender, peace, release. the fighting cease. Finally free, just be me, yeah, just me.
Sunrise through the window pane, another day, another strain. Coffee brews the world outside, a silent waking, hurried stride. Low hum begins, the urban pulse takes hold. Story of the daily grind and concrete pages scroll. Check the list, the task unfolds, same old path, getting old. Not just building brick by brick, the future ain't a magic trick. Put the headphones on, block the noise, just the rhythm, steady voice. Feet on pavement, rhythm deep, secrets that the city keeps. Starts to thump a heartbeat in the concrete lump. Gotta hustle, gotta strive, keep the dream just barely live. See the faces blurred and fast, hoping that this feeling lasts. Not the struggle, but the drive, the energy to stay alive. Lunch break, quicker moments, piece them back to work. Find release in the flow, the focused mind, leaving worries far behind. Is it boys still gotta make it? Feeling tired? Never break it. Evening comes, the light declines, tracing weary, fading lines. Still moving forward, step by step, no time for doubt, no time for depth. Until the night the work is done, another cycle has begun. Evening comes, the light declines, tracing weary, fading lines. Still move forward, step by step, no time for doubt, no time for depth. Until the night the work is done, another cycle has begun. Sunrise through the window pane, another day, another strain. Coffee brews the world outside, a silent waking, hurried stride. Low hum begins, the urban pulse takes hold. Story of the daily grind and concrete pages scroll. Check the list, the tasks unfold, same old path, getting old. Not just building brick by brick, the future ain't a magic trick. Put the headphones on, block the noise, just the rhythm, steady voice. Feet on pavement, rhythm deep, secrets that the city keeps. Starts to thump a heartbeat in the concrete lump. Gotta hustle, gotta strive, keep the dream just buried alive. See the faces blurred and fast, hoping that this feeling lasts. Not the struggle, but the drive, the energy to stay alive. Lunch break, quicker moments, piece them back to work. Find release in the flow, the focused mind, leaving worries far behind. Is it worth it? Gotta make it. Feeling tired? Never break it. Evening comes, the light declines, tracing weary, fading lines. Still moving forward, step by step, no time for doubt, no time for depth. Until the night the work is done, another cycle has begun. Comes the light declines, tracing weary, fading lines. Still move forward, step by step, no time for doubt, no time for depth. Until the night the work is done, another cycle has begun.
Stepped off the carousel, the world kept spinning fast. I found a pocket of quiet, designed to last in the heart of the chaos. A space to withdraw, beyond the demands, beyond the law of constant motion. The need to engage, turning down the volume on life's busy page. Just me and my thoughts, a gentle refrain, washing away the pressure, easing all the strain. The silence isn't empty, it's filled with the sound, the subtle rhythm of being on solid ground. No need to perform, no need to pretend, just simple existence from beginning to end. Connecting with the core, the self within, letting go of worries, letting peace begin. The breath slows down, a steady calming flow, watching the internal landscape gently grow. It's a conscious choice to find the space to rest, putting inner well-being to the ultimate test. different, more discerning eyes. The world outside keeps rushing, a blur of light and sound, but inner stillness can always be found. This is the recharge, the grounding of the soul, making weary fragments finally feel whole.
Wrapped in layers, thick and deep, secrets that the past would keep. Protection built from hurt and fear, keeping the true self far from near. But holding on prevents the light, trapping me within the night. Gotta shed the old disguise, open up the hidden eyes. Each layer gone a lighter load, walking a less traveled road, discovering what lies beneath, beyond the protective wreath. Layers shedded one by one, beneath the bright and healing sun, revealing the true form inside, with nothing left to run and hide. Layers shedded free and light, stepping into pure sunlight. The transformation starts within, where the new journey can begin. Where the new journey can begin. It's vulnerable, it's hard, it's true, showing the world the authentic you. But strength is found in being seen beyond the artificial screen. The rhythm's changing, growing bold, a new story to unfold. No longer bound by old defense, making perfect, honest sense. Embracing self with love and grace, finding my own unique space. The past is part of who I am, but not the final limiting dam. Layers shedded one by one, beneath the bright and healing sun, revealing the true form inside, with nothing left to run and hide. Layers shedded free and light, stepping into pure sunlight. The transformation starts within, where the new journey can begin. Where the new journey can begin. It takes courage to undress, revealing vulnerability and less of what they expect and more of you. Honest, authentic, fresh and new. Keep shedding, keep growing. Shedding layers, free. Sunrise paints the window pane, another day feels the same. Heavy blanket can't quite rise, see the struggle in my eyes. Got this weight I used to bear, like a crown, a heavy prayer. With the knees weak, spirit low, time to let that old thing go. Yeah, just release the tightest grip, feel the moment start to slip. Not failure, just a pivot turn. fortress against the pain, but the walls crumble, truth appears, washed away by salty tears. And that's okay, the sky won't fall. Heard a quiet inner call to stop resisting what is clear. Face the moment, quell the fear. It's the moment, just a breath, choosing life instead of death. Of the old self, worn and tired, spirit re-engaged, inspired. Open hands where fists were tied, stepping softly toward the light. Surrender, the fight is done. Beneath the moon or rising sun, let the current pull you in, wash away where you have been. Finding peace in stepping back off the overbeaten track. Yeah, surrender ain't defeat, it's finding rhythm. Bittersweet, just let it go, feel the flow. Got no other place to go but forward free finally. Yeah, surrender sets you free. Woke up this morning, felt the shift inside. A restless feeling, nowhere left to hide. The same four walls felt closing in. Time to shed the old, let something new begin. Packed a small bag, nothing to declare, just a sense of freedom in the air. Pointing the compass towards the rise, seeing possibility in different skies. New horizon calling, a different view, leaving yesterday behind, starting new. Doesn't mean forgetting where I've been, but letting go of what holds me within. The past is heavy, pulls me down. Gotta break the hold of this old town. Stepping out in faith, though I'm unsure, knowing something better is in store. Faces I know, looking on with doubt, wondering what this change is all about. But this ain't for them, it's for my soul, to make the broken pieces feeling whole. To challenge limits, push the boundaries wide, see what's waiting on the other side. A blank page turning, ready to be read, with chapters filled with courage, fire, grit. New horizon calling, a different view, leaving yesterday behind, starting new. Doesn't mean forgetting where I've been, but letting go of what holds me within. The past is heavy, pulls me down. Gotta break the hold of this old town. Stepping out in faith, though I'm unsure, knowing something better is in store. It takes courage to step into the unknown, but that's the only way your strength is shown. Leave the comfort zone, the familiar pain, and walk towards the sunshine after rain. A soaring, hopeful harmony. Yeah,
the horizon, calling my name. Time for a change, nothing will be the same. Oh.
Thought I had it figured out, removed all possible doubt about the future, clear and bright, walking purely in the light. Had the blueprint line by line, everything was looking fine. Then the ground began to shake, for goodness gracious, for my sake. The unexpected, like a jolt, sending me a sudden bolt through the system, plan and neat, knocking me right off my feet. Yeah, the plot twist, unforeseen, changing up the entire scene. But in the chaos, something new, a wilder, bolder point of place to die. Place to Lost my footing, lost my way in the middle of the day. Didn't know which way to turn. Lessons I was forced to learn wasn't in the syllabus, causing quite the sudden fuss. But surviving felt so sweet, standing on my own 2 feet. Can't control the falling dice, doesn't matter how precise your predictions. Things can change, stepping into a wider range. The unexpected, like a jolt, sending me a sudden bolt through the system, plan and neat, knocking me right off my feet. Yeah, the plot twist, unforeseen, changing up the entire scene. But in the chaos, something new, a wilder, bolder point of view. Plot twist, life's a twist. Yeah, wouldn't have missed this feeling of bliss in the unknown. Seeds have been sown for a future newly grown.
Found a quiet harbor far away from strife, a place of calm reflection, embracing simple life. In the solitude of spirit, the mind begins to clear, releasing all the tension, releasing all the fear.
Just the rhythm of the waves, a soothing, gentle sound. On this peaceful, solitary ground. No need for external noise, no need to be loud. Just being present, far away from the crowd.
The thoughts like waves arriving and gently drifting past, holding on to nothing, designed to not last. Finding solace in the stillness, the absence of all need, planting seeds
Didn't know how strong I was inside until tested by the turning tide. Hope the passage of time reveals the inner core, finding strength I didn't know was there before. Handle the difficult situation with poise, a small victory over all the noise. Introspection shows the battles I have won, standing tall and strong beneath the sun.
The comfort of routine, a place to stand, building quiet strength across the land, finding strength in the challenges I face, within a power and unwavering grace. Forgiveness for the times I doubted me, setting my resilient spirit free. This quiet resilience growing day by day, finding strength in my own unique way. This vulnerability, a truth revealed on this battle hard and healing field.
Yeah, you learn a lot about yourself when things get tough. More than you ever thought you would.
It creeps in slow, a whisper in the dark, leaves a chilling question, hits its mark. Fear, a constant companion, a shadow that looms, filling up the corners of empty rooms.
Heart pounds a drum against my chest plate. Every uncertain future sealed by fate. Imagination runs wild, paint scenes of dread, filling up the space inside my head. Paralyzed by doubt, the steps I won't take, for the risk of failure, for goodness sake. But staying still is its own kind of death, holding on to fear with every single breath. Gotta face the beast, look it in the eye, refuse to let it dictate or let it lie. Some mirage, a trick of the mind, leaving courage and strength behind.
Hard to face the beast, look it in the eye, refuse to let it dictate or let it lie. It's a mirage, a trick of the mind, leaving courage and strength behind.
Yeah. Nah. Yeah, nah. Used to be defined by concrete, by the boundaries in the walls, caught up in the city's pace, answering its calls. The noise was my companion, the rush my only guide. Hid myself within the crowd, nowhere left to hide. But something in the silence when the late night hours creep made me question what I'm chasing, promises to keep. Realized the city's hold was tight, a comfort and a cage, turning every page the same way, stuck within a stage. The sounds begin to soften, the sirens feel it's near, a conscious act of distance, conquering the fear, letting go the obligation to be always on the grind, leaving certain habits and old patterns far behind. It ain't about escaping, just finding my own space within the city's vastness at my own determined pace. A liberated pulsing, a different kind of beat, walking through the avenues with newly freed up feet, no longer slaves to expectation, to the pressure to achieve. Just breathing in the night air, something to believe that peace can be discovered even in the sprawl if you let go of the narrative. Standing strong and tall, the noise is still around me, but it doesn't penetrate. Got a different filter now, controlling my own fate, letting go the need for constant stimulation, constant light, finding quiet moments in the city silhouette at night. This freedom's not a destination, it's a choice within my soul to live within the city, but maintain my own control.
See the light in your eyes, a familiar gentle gleam, like finding lost horizon in a long forgotten dream. We walk different paths, live in separate spaces, but there's a thread connecting across times and places. Yeah. Shared laughter, quiet talks, understanding without language spoken softly, felt amongst the birds. Knowing someone sees you beyond the surface worn, a connection deeply rooted since the day we're born. Yes, invisible thread, it pulls us ever near, a connection unbreakable, banishing all fear. We are tied together, though miles may divide. In this human connection, there's nowhere left to hide. Through the highs and lows, the triumphs and the tears, you've been a steady constant, calming all my fears, offering perspective, a shoulder I can lean, making the world brighter, a more vibrant scene. It's the little things that matter, the knowing glance, the smile, walking through the journey for a little while, feeling truly seen and heard, a rare and precious find, leaving superficial worries now behind. More than just acquaintance, deeper than just friend, a connection meant to flourish, never to end. This invisible thread, it pulls us ever near, a connection unbreakable, banishing all fear. We are tied together, though miles may divide. In this human connection, there's nowhere left to hide. Connected souls, making us whole, playing our roles together. Had it planned out, A to B, straight line path you see. Every step was calculated, future fully estimated, but the universe had other plans that didn't feel the bother to disclose or even hint, put a different print on the map I thought I drew. Something sudden, something new, the unexpected around the bend, a story where beginnings end. A new one start, a sudden twist, things you never would have missed if you stayed on solid ground. But the surprises can be found when you let go of the reins, navigating unknown terrain. Lost a job, thought it was the end. Didn't know how I would mend. Finances, my fragile pride. Nowhere left for me to hide. But that opened up a door didn't know was there before. Met some people, learned new things. Now my hopeful spirit sings. Can't predict the road ahead, might as well embrace instead the sudden swerves, the bumps, the turns, lessons that the spirit learns. A story where beginnings end, a new one start, a sudden twist, things you never would have missed if you stayed on solid ground. But the surprises can be found when you let go of the reins, navigating unknown terrains. Unexpected, yeah, respected, the path less taken, spirit awaken, embrace the unknown, watch how you've grown, from a single seed to something newly sown. Yeah. Late night strolling, just me in the concrete jungle. Seeing the glow, thinking about the future and the tumble. Remember feeling small here, lost inside the crowd. Just another face moving, speaking way too loud. Tried to fit the mold, disappear and blend. Lost a little bit of myself, playing make pretend. But something about these lights now feels a little different tonight. Like they ain't hiding something, just shining pure and bright. A million different stories under this one sky. Everyone just pushing, trying hard to die.
Under city lights now, seeing the future gleam. A million possibilities, living out a dream. Acknowledging the journey, the stumbles and the falls. Building on the past now, standing strong and tall. The future in the making, beneath this urban haze. Guided by the lessons, through these concrete mazes.
Ran into an old friend just the other day, talking about the old times, the different paths we play. Shared some laughs and stories, the innocent and free. A reminder of the foundation person I used to be. Didn't dwell on failures or where we went astray, just celebrated progress along the winding way. That connection felt so solid, rooted and so real. Helped me ground myself here, how I truly feel.
Gotta take the moments just to pause and breathe. See the beauty in the chaos, woven like a wreath. Accept the imperfections, the cracks you can't conceal. They're part of the authentic, showing what is real. Yeah, under city lights now, seeing the future gleam. A million possibilities, live
knowledge in the journey, the stumbles and the falls, building on the past now, standing strong and tall. The future in the making beneath this urban haze, guided by the lessons through these concrete mazes. City lights, yeah, showing the way. Future's bright every day underneath the glow. Hey.
A gentle breeze blows, rustling through the trees, carrying whispers of forgiveness and ease. The passage of time helps the healing start, mending the broken pieces of the heart. Let go of something heavy today, a small victory clearing clouds away. Introspection breathes in the open air, releasing all the worry and the care. The comfort of routine is safe release, finding in the everyday a sense of peace, finding strength in the power to forgive, truly starting over, learning how to live. Forgiveness for the pain that I endured, leaving the past behind, completely cured. This understated emotion, a gentle sigh, watching all the heavy feelings fly by. Quiet strength in the art of letting go, allowing inner peace and calm to grow. It feels better, just letting it go.
Left the paved road smooth and wide, where the many tend to ride. Saw a faint track overgrown, a different story to be known. Whispered voices tried to warn, you'll be lonely, bruised and torn. But something deep inside me yearned for lessons that the soul had learned. On paths untaken, less to find, leaving comfort far behind. This unwritten map I trace, finding purpose, time and space. Every step a choice I make for my own and spirit's sake. Flow of life, a winding trail through sunshine, lightning, wind and hail. Confronting fears along the way, living for a brighter day. A nagging guest, putting courage to the test. Whispering, turn back now. Sweat appearing on my brow. But quiet acceptance starts to bloom, dispelling shadows, lifting gloom. Understanding fear is just a feeling, not the truth, the soul revealing. Its strength, its grit, its inner fire, rising higher, ever higher. Is the compass in my hand, navigating shifting sand, knowing even when I stumble, the universe won't crumble underneath my
my searching feet. Every challenge bittersweet helps define the path I'm on. Stronger now than ever gone, finding purpose in the quest, putting freedom to the test.
This unwritten map I trace, finding purpose, time and space. Every step a choice I make for my own and spirit's sake. Flow of life, a winding trail through sunshine, lightning, wind and hail. Confronting fears along the way, living for a brighter day. Persistence. Look ahead, the view is vast, leaving failures in the past. Present moment sharp and clear, conquering the doubt and fear. This unwritten map I trace, finding purpose, time and space. Every step a choice I make for my own and spirit's sake. Flow of life, a winding trail through sunshine, lightning, wind and hail. Confronting fears along the way, living for a brighter day.
Sitting quiet, mind is calm, the space is open wide, protected from the outer harm, with nothing left to hide. And then a whisper soft and low, a flicker in the dark. A tiny seed begins to grow, leaving its own mark. An unexpected connection made between two random things. A sudden colorful parade on silent gentle wings, finding inspiration like a gentle stream, a sudden bright sensation, living out a dream. It doesn't knock, it just appears, dispelling all your fears. The flow is free for all to see. Creativity. In a book, you read a line, a phrase that resonates, a perfect, simple, pure design, opening up the gates. A piece of art, a melody, a feeling strong and true, setting your own spirit free, guiding me and you. It's like collecting scattered dust and forming something new, putting in your hope and trust, seeing it right through. You gotta be open to the signs, the nudges from within, connecting all the dotted lines where the magic can begin. Carry a notebook, write it down before it disappears. The greatest treasures can be found, conquering all fears. Yeah, the whispers of ideas, they are everywhere. Listen close. They're trying to talk to you. Don't ignore them.